I'm Shikes and I don't know a ton about Lobo. I've seen him in a few animated movies. I saw him in Superman the animated series and I played as him in Injustice. But I've never really like read a Lobo comic or anything like that. I wouldn't say I really know the character. He's been a character that I've always been kind of interested in, but for some reason or another never really dove into fully. This was written by Scotty Young with art by Jean-Francois Bolet and Jorge Corona. And I gotta say, even though this is issue 1, I do think it's going to be good. I really enjoyed this first issue. I think the art is phenomenal. I think the art is one of the best parts of this. The art does a great job adding to the personality of the world. It really does make it feel like everything's dirty and grimy, which I assume was very Lobo. And I just can't emphasize enough how good the art in this book is. This is one of the most fun books to look at from an art perspective. I love looking at art and see how that like builds the world and stuff like that. And also just appreciating when things look pretty. And this does both of those very well. In this issue, the people who set up the bounties for Lobo basically get bought by a giant corporation like Disney. Lobo gets upset and starts going on a killing spree at the studio before the head explains to him that actually he's going to make a bunch of money doing this because he's going to be the main star of a new reality show because anti-heroes make a bunch of money right now and they're going to do, like it says on the last page, one cash grab after another. I think that's a very interesting idea. I'm very interested to see how far this goes and how much commentary on the industry there really is. I really do like movies and I really hope this talks a lot about them the way that it did in the first issue. And that leads me to my next thing, which is a question for you of what Lobo run should I try to actually get a proper understanding of this character? Because I don't really understand him so far. I'm really liking this first issue, but I don't really have a full grasp on the character and I want to read something else alongside this. So let me know what your recommendations are. And if you haven't, I do recommend going ahead and picking this up. I do think it's rather interesting. I've been Shikes. I'll see you.